Hi, all you SPMEs out there. Today's issue has 3 points that we're going to hit, and you're going to want to stick around because the third point is a secret as to exactly how just-in-case learning can completely destroy your ability to make money with Kindle publishing. Now let's get into it. The question or the issue that was sent in today was how to make money with Kindle publishing on Amazon in 2020. Now, everybody knows that if we go backwards in time to around 2010 to 2015, we were in a golden age where almost anything that was put out on Amazon Kindle was making a ton of sales. But then what happened was the market started to get flooded with books. And this is something that a lot of people became discouraged. And I remember seeing people who had been in the market who had just discovered they could put anything on the market and were making great sales. And suddenly it evaporated because there was too much competition for many people to succeed. So maybe it isn't possible in 2020 to make sales on or make money with Kindle publishing on Amazon. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is still definitely possible. And not only possible, it's almost inevitable if we follow the correct steps at doing it. And that is what I'm going to answer today. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Click the subscribe bell if you want me to make more videos like this one. And check out below in the description, you'll see my self-publishing checklist to make sure you're not skipping the steps that will help you make money with Amazon Kindle. So, how to make money with Kindle publishing on Amazon in 2020? Let's get into it. When I first started, it was 2015, and I was already told even back then that the golden age of Amazon was already over. I was just jumping in way too late, so clearly it wouldn't be possible to sell tens of thousands of copies of books. Well, that was completely incorrect, because it is true that you couldn't throw garbage onto Amazon Kindle and still make money like people had been doing in the past. But you could, if you optimize the books and produce high quality books that people wanted to read, you could still get them to sell and sell a lot of copies if you were doing the steps correctly. And that was what I began to learn over a period of time, that there's a series of steps you need to do to optimize the book to ensure that you're writing a book that people want to read, there's already an audience out there, and that we're able to pull those people into our stories, into our nonfiction books, and to start getting them to buy, and not only buy, but buy more and more books from us. And so there was a series of tricks that was very, very important that I discovered during this period of time in order to figure out how to go about doing that. So how to make money with Kindle publishing on Amazon in 2020? Let's get into the answers. The first thing is, the most important thing is just to get started today. Kind of like the old saying, when's the best time to plant a tree? The answer would be an apple tree. It would be 20 years ago. When's the next best time? Would be today. And that is the best thing I would just say. Get started today. And you don't have to have a perfect book. With Amazon Kindle, you can put it onto the market, and you will be able to take what you've put on the market and optimize over time. And that's a very important point that you're going to want to remember when you're doing Amazon Kindle. That's one of the things that's really nice about it. If you go with traditional publishers, you may not, over time, be able to improve the quality of the books that you're putting out there because things can be frozen and you have to get permissions and stuff. But with Amazon Kindle, you are free to change the title, change all sorts of stuff that you have going on with regards to your books. And so they don't have to be perfect. Your cover and all of these things, they don't have to be perfect. We can improve them as we're making sales, use the money, reinvest, and improve over time. The second thing is making sure you're not skipping any of the important steps. And this is the reason why I put together the checklist, which you can find below in the description, to make sure that you understand which steps are key to making money in 2020, because some things have changed. It's gotten a lot more competitive, but the markets are still completely doable to find markets where you can make money. So there's no reason at all to not jump in and start going from there. But the secret answer of the day, it is that you just-in-time learning is the key to winning. Now, I mentioned before this idea of just in case learning. And if you're learning all sorts of stuff and taking lots of courses, but you're not actually implementing what you're learning, then it is just in case. Just in case at a later point you might need that. The problem is it will use up all of your time, and your time is the most valuable resource that you have. Whereas just-in-time learning means as we're ready to find a new cover or other ways to optimize our book, we then will expand to that area and be able to go from there. You need to make sure that 50% of your time is being used to create new content. And that is something that is very, very important so that you do not find yourself learning but not implementing. If you find yourself doing that, you need to stop learning altogether and just start doing something. So, how to make money with Kindle publishing on Amazon 2020? What have you found have been special tricks or tips that you might have with regards to making money in 2020? Let me know below in the comments, and check up above me here for more answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.